guys, I wanted to show you all a little project we're doing. It's a little unusual for us in the cabinet business. We try to take on things like this because they're just, it can get a little mundane building cabinet boxes. So we had a real high-end client out on a private island, build a huge, it's like a covered area, like a pavilion out by a pool. And they had this huge table, and they wanted this custom-made bench. So this designer sent me this PDF drawing, and it was sort of to mimic this, but without the arms, because they wanted to be able to slide in from both ends. And then they're going to be doing a cushion on the seat and some pillows on the back. So I want to show you a little bit of the programming, and then there's some parts that we've got ready outside that are pretty cool. So now on this computer here, this is kind of where I do most of the design. And what I did was, like I always do, I just copied and pasted a PDF version of that drawing that she gave me, and I went ahead and scaled it, and then I actually drew every slat and showing every tenon there, and the joinery going let's see, left to right and front to back, then a side view. I've always found that if you spend the extra time on the drawing, that it makes the assembly go a little quicker. Now, a few programs that I wrote here, they're pretty interesting. First, we cut the back leg out and the front legs out, and let's see, here's a couple other interesting ones. That's the mortises that we cut. And anytime we have a front leg like this with mortises in it, we have to build a jig to hold the part. The table vacuum is not strong enough. That's the back, the two back slats, 4 inches tall, and those are all the mortises that were cut. Now the slats themselves are made by hand because they're just 3/4 inch boards with with tenons on them, so it's pretty easy to do on the table saw. But all these mortises, if you had to do all these by hand, good lord, they would just take forever. And that's the front and the back stretcher for the seat. And then for our hold down to make the cut the mortises, we actually cut a hole in a piece of MDF shaped like this to oh no, I'm sorry, that's that one, to hold the parts while we machine these other mortises. So I'm gonna take you outside and show you the bench, how it's cut. So that's 6 foot tall, a little over 6 foot, and that's half of it. That's the right side of the chair, and so that's mortise and tenon there. And then these parts were machined and actually doweled together and epoxied together, formed 3.5 inches wide. And on this side, we've got our mortises ready for the back piece. And that's the mortise for the front. Okay, so this piece here is the seat, place for the seat. And yeah, it's straight, it's not curved like the picture. They're putting a cushion on it. So once that's assembled, then that's assembled there. Now the center one has got double mortises. That's actually some epoxy there. Pre-made. I'll flip this up real quick. So it's double-sided mortises on both sides. This is all made out of sapele, and so I don't know. I think they're going to put together one side and then put the other side on it later. Just depends on the clamping situation. All right, there's the bench, and we took 3 carts and screwed them together, and that's gonna be one big piece to get in the house. You see all the mortise and tenon worked out pretty good. We got a couple little spots that are, but for the most part, I mean, they're really tight and really uniform. Everything's perfectly square and nice and neat. This is a big wide bench. It's like 20 some inches, 22 or so, and they're going to be putting pillows on the back and a cushion. The seat height is only 16 inches because they're going to be putting a big thick cushion on top of that. So anyway, there's it before the finish, and I'll give you another look after we get it all finished up. On there is this Sikkens wood finish. It's an exterior, probably one of the nicest, best exterior wood finish you can put on anything. And this is the colorless Sikkens. So it'll be one coat of this, sand out, and then one more coat. So there's the first coat. Looks beautiful. It's got a nice. Looks like a pretty solid build to that. To make these thick legs, we actually had to epoxy two pieces together, and there's dowels in there that are located, and it's put together with West Systems epoxy. So it's about 13 feet long. There it is. And I haven't done a real shop update lately, so I'll go ahead and post this. And this top here is a walnut top. Kind of show you a little bit what's going on around the shop right now. It's a huge walnut top for an island with some breadboard ends on there, and it's about 6 foot by 5 foot. And then we got another massive hood unit that's going in. That's obviously upside down. We paint everything. We finish everything upside down. And there's a reason for that. So there's an island. Now I want to, any of you guys that have ever been in a shop, have you ever seen this many drawer boxes? These drawer boxes go on. Now these drawer boxes all have a home. They've all been built, and these are all, this is a job that's staged, ready to go to assembly and then out the door. And doors stacked up here, ready to go. There's a furniture style toe kick there. But anyway, there's your there's all the drawer boxes. It's like a gazillion of them, and more cabinets staged over there. I mean, just a lot of work going out here in the next few weeks. Well, yeah, there's another look. There's got to be 200 drawer boxes there. Anyway, a lot of good work going out. A couple remakes, door remakes that we screwed up the width on. Tell you what, finishing a job, if I could get paid for 80% of the job and just walk away, I'd be a damn millionaire. But the last 20% of the job is always the hardest. That's where all the little details come in. There's some pretty neat doors here with some almost like an oriental grid to them. I thought that's pretty neat. So that's just a regular shaker door there with like some grid. So anyway, just a little update what's going on here at the shop. A bunch of crown moldings pre-assembled, ready to be glazed and go out. So anyway, one more last look at the bench. A massive bench. I'll probably do a video about the house this is going to, so sometime in the future. So I'll show it maybe once it's got all the cushions and everything on it. So Y'all take care.